Somebody sent me a long message asking me what I think about government systems. Do they hold people back? What do you do when you live in a government system that doesn't help you? And I think you got to think of it this way. For the most part, there's very few people actually held up by their government. People like to make that excuse, and it sounds good, but it's somewhat like saying because McDonald's exists, you have to be fat. Like, nah, McDonald's is there. McDonald's is there, but most people just don't go eat it very often, and so they do fine. So to blame McDonald's is an oversimplification, even though they don't help, obviously. And with governments, you can prove this. In most countries in the world, some people thrive in the midst of that supposedly horrible government. So that's not a perfect one, but it's somewhat of a logical proof to show that it's not only the government. The government can definitely cause problems and hold you back. And there are definitely extreme circumstances where certain dictatorships and certain classes of people or types of people are discriminated against. But even then, it's a little bit like my mentor Joel Salatin used to say, which is the cream rises to the top. People who stand out can still stand out, even in repressive governments. So like I said, it's a tricky concept and question, but for the most part, you can thrive. Some places a little bit harder than others. The more important question is, how do you do it? And you first of all do it by realizing that you must stand out, and that the cream rises to the top when you decide to become the cream. So, some of it's just a mental decision. The second you feel you're a victim, you don't try. The nation of the victim mentality has to happen sooner than later. The longer you wait, the slower it'll be. Because honestly, even in first world countries, people are victims. There's still all kinds of BS that goes on in families and abuse, and,